Good morning, everybody. We are here in the downtown area, Rawson Square to be exact. And one thing I can tell you, it is very hot and the traffic is moving up and down, plenty of traffic. We have seen here this morning. I'm joined this morning by Corporal Kem. And Corporal Kem came here on his motorbike this morning, and we're coming off a weekend lockdown here in New Providence, Grand Bahama and Abaco. Modest on the weekend, you were telling me there are still persons up and about.
Good morning, Mr. Fisher. Good morning, Bahamas. And that is absolutely correct. Over the weekend, we've experienced some 14 accidents, but 4 of those with injuries. And it's still a concern. And the order is very clear, Mr. Fisher. For the weekend lockdown especially, unless you're an essential worker or you're on the road for some reasonable excuse, which you should report that to 311 and let them know your reason for being up and about. And to get clearance, you should not be on the road. You know, I investigated an accident myself just Saturday. And giving me an excuse for being on the road because you had to go collect some money from somebody is not a reason for being on the road. And that person was fined an additional $500. Person's got to take this thing serious, and whether you like it or not, adhere to the guidelines. We now have an accident now as reported that is on Market Street in the area of Wolf Road with injuries. I'm going to encourage the persons out there to please continue to drive without due care and attention. There's no need to break the law to go anywhere on road as you trace the island. There's no need to wreak havoc on the street and bring injuries to yourself or others.
Now the 8 o'clock curfew comes, and later on some persons may say, hey, I have an extra hour to be out now, but they still may be trying to rush to and from where they're going.
You know, and that is so true. Persons are really trying to take advantage of the additional time that was allotted as we ease our way out of this situation. That is no excuse, Mr. Fisher. I personally have experienced over the weekend, Friday evening, persons, especially in the Prince Charles area, persons are using that thoroughfare as a racetrack. And you be mindful, people. There's no need for it. You get in an accident, you cause injuries to yourself, somebody else, damage to your vehicle, somebody else's vehicle, now you're inconvenienced, and it doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to encourage you to continue to drive with due care and attention, and exercise some patience, and plan your route. Plan your route when traversing through the streets.
November 1st, the country opened back yesterday. Tourists started to come back in town. We have to be cautious. They will be on the streets as well. And normally, they drive on the right over here. We drive on the left, so more traffic will be on the road.
Oh, definitely. We're going to expect an increase in the flow of traffic. I'm glad that slowly but surely things are getting back to the order, in order. And a lot of persons are also happy for that. And but again, it's no excuse for breaking the laws. I just want to say, continue to utilize your seat belts. We still have persons driving without using their seat belts. We still have a concern with persons who are driving their vehicles with these infants that are in the front seat, that they're not properly fastened in their child seat at the rear of the vehicle, and this is a problem, and you will be stopped and placed before the court for committing these offenses.
I'd like to thank Corporal Kem for joining us here this morning in Rawson Square. When we come back, we'll be speaking with British Legion, the Bahamas branch. This is their month. They have a lot of things coming up. We'll be hearing from those folks coming up later on in the morning edition. Until then, it's back to you.